you, Brother Rick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stutz.
It was the only gay bar really in Westchester County. So that's where they really went.
You'd feel that energy. It was just something magical.
It was the Studio 54 of Westchester. You know, Stutz was like the mega force in the gay community. You had to go all the way over to Jersey to really get to a nightlife club or, you know, Hartford, Connecticut. So, you know, being the tri-state area, Westchester's in the middle and 202 is right there in the center.
It was the only gay bar. So that's where they went. That was their house. Remember, during that time, there was no such thing as now, where you have everybody going to the straight clubs, mingling. That was not done before.
It was located like at the edge of town, almost on the highway. There was nothing to the left except highway. And to the right was gas stations, businesses. Nothing was open at that hour. It was a way to feel comfortable going in and out. Because, you know, still a time where gay people were discriminated against. But this place, you felt very comfortable. They had their own parking lot in the back, and when we go in and out of the place, it was private.
When I saw it, in my mind was going through was, wow, people are really able to be themselves.
The inside of Stutz was huge.
Mirrors and a smoke machine and pool tables in the back.
There were so many people there, like 3 times the amount that was legally allowed. It was really free to be in a gay bar, and that's where people wanted to congregate with their own kind.
I started going to Stutz in 1991. I had a friend who every Saturday night took me to Stutz. I loved it. I loved the atmosphere, especially it was very busy. 1992, New Year's Eve, my friend who used to bring me there, his stage name is Leslie, he said to me, Regina, Stutz is for sale. You want to buy it? I said, with what? And first of all, I don't even know anything about running a club or anything. I don't know anything about it. Then I thought about it because the business was really, really good. I go there on weekends and it's like 5 people deep to go to the bar. So I said, maybe it's not a bad idea. So I tried to put money together. I sat with the owners, very nice people and everything, and that's how it started. These are my children. This is my oldest daughter on her wedding day, then my second, third, fourth, and fifth. And that's her husband. And this is Miguel and my daughter, Trisha, the 2 gay ones.
I know that my family always knew I was gay, and I think they were just waiting for me to talk about it. But I think when the bar opened, one of the things that it definitely did, aside from open up my eyes to knowing that there was actually a business out there for gay people, it made me realize how open my parents were. Customers loved my mother. Like, they would sit there and they would tell her their whole life problems. My mom knew their relationships And she knew, oh, you're back together again? Oh, you broke up again? Oh, what's happening here? I'm like, you know, and she'd be like that.
You know, Regina and Jeff really brought that bar to a great place. It was the best time of my life.
It was 4 months in the works. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And I was so happy it did, because it was really was a lot of fun. If you had problems, you go there.
Okay, me and my boys right here are gonna sing this next song for you. It's called Turn Back. There's a lot of hip action, a lot of grinding going on, so feel free to grab a partner and, you know, do what you gotta do. Jump right in. You can dim the lights a little bit. We're ready to do this one.
So why do you think it was like so successful? Like how was it open for so long?
Because we had different events that made the people come in.
Okay, welcome to Stutz with our annual Halloween costume contest! Okay, thank you so much, Bonnie and Clyde, or I mean, Amos and Andrew, the gangster lovers. We have a number of fabulous performers waiting in the green room.
We're here for the 1995 Mr. Stutz contest. Everyone excited about it?
When I saw my very first drag act at Stutz at the bar perform, my mouth was to the floor. Like,
Boy, he hates when I pick on him. His last husband just brought in a big bag of feathers from your little event, didn't he? Okay.
Everyone, vote for John Martin for City Council of White Plains.
the way they performed, there was such a level to it. Like,
Regina really gave everyone the reins and wanted everyone to just go with it. Do you know what I mean? You want to have a great crowd, make it a great crowd.
If you can get this, Councilman John Martin is running. If you can get a good shot of this so everyone can see. He's running for council and I'm...
I used to do drag shows there. It was mostly a comedy drag, and it was a lot of fun.
White Plains, Tarrytown, Elmsford, all over, we tour everywhere.
Drink.
He was bartending on Wednesdays. One night I came in, he said, Regina, can I do a skit, something here? I said, go for it.
And we just needed to liven it up. So with Madonna being very big at the time with Vogue and or her mega albums and everything, he came up with the concept of Dumb Donna.
Give it up for Dumb Donna!
So he told me that they used to videotape him walking around the city of White Plains.
Yes, it was hysterical.
Dumdonna. Okay. What's your real name?
When RuPaul first came out with her video Supermodel, a few of us got together and said, oh wow, we have to recreate that. So we decided, all right, I'm gonna dress up and we're gonna make a video. And we just took great shots of people's reaction. Used everything in little music videos, and it was for a short time, so we would play them at the bar. It was really interesting to see people's reactions. is what it was really designed for. People in the community to see how they would react to this drag queen walking around town. And since people in the bar lived in this area, so they would recognize, oh my God, that's the local grocery store, that's the ice skating rink, and so it just became a novelty.
The community was very strong. I think the longer it was there, the better the community got. The friendships grew. People really cared about each other.
You know, no matter how busy we got, I'll tell you, we always knew who everyone was. You always knew, like, I knew Peter. I mean, I knew customers like Peter. I would say, okay, he's White Russian Peter. Oh, that's Vodka Cranberry Mike. I mean, you associate it with their names, but it's not just that. You know exactly, you know their names, you know who they are, you know where they live, you know that you become part of their family, you know, and that's one of the things that I love the most about the bar.
Well, the city gave us notice that we have to leave because they were widening the street because they were building the Westchester Mall. So they took us out through eminent domain.
You know, for the highway and the sanitation department people, but they were probably already in the bar.
I've made a lot of really close friends with some of the customers. I knew what they wanted to drink. I knew their birthdays, I knew whatever. And it was so much fun that when it was gonna end, they were really, really upset. But that's the only place they had. So there's really, you know, that's why they were very upset because where are we gonna go now?
Do you remember the last night?
Yes, I do. I wasn't working. I was there dancing, of course, and talking. And
Everybody was there because, of course, everybody was sad that this is what it came up to, you know?
there was cars everywhere. There was just cars everywhere and people everywhere. Because people would Stella and Regina and everyone, I met my lover here. I came out to this bar. Oh my God, I met, you know, this singer here, or I met my best friends in this bar.
And I remember walking out the door, locking the door, and just thinking, wow, this is my last night at this place. It was just such a long run for me, such a great experience, and I'm gonna go on to something else. And I to this day, I always remember that ending.
Okay,
Sing or something.
do that again. Shut it.
So after Stutz closed, we basically had to either travel to the city to celebrate and dance, or go down to Jersey or somewhere to find the fun.
You know, I feel a little sorry for, say, a younger crowd that won't be able to experience that. Just not private, but exclusive, I guess you would say, where this is a gay bar, the employees are all gay, you're comfortable here, and you know, there's some very popular gay bars in New York City, but in Westchester and Rockland, I think there are just a gay night here and there, but it's a different time.
Have you seen anyone from Stutz lately?
No, but I spoke to, who did I speak to recently? You know, on the internet.
Oh, on the internet?
Yeah.
I saw John Martin was DJing on New Year's
I
Eve.
know, he looks so good.
He does.
I even said, you look so guapo.
Guapo.
He does.
He used to have longer hair back in the day.
Yep, and you know, I thought he had still long hair, but from the pictures, he looked like he cut them off.
Yeah. It was beautiful. It had tables and chairs and gardens and benches. Billy was like the maid of honor in a green dress, and then afterwards he was in the kitchen cooking, and half the dress was on, half the dress was off. Yes, yeah. You know, the girls here, especially at the shop, ask me how I know Regina, and I say I used to work for her at the bar. And like, you worked at a bar? I'm like, yeah, I worked at the bar. And they go, what was it like? I'm like, oh, you know, pink flamingos and Tupperware parties. No, I'm joking. Those are normal pool tables. I mean, dance music, bartenders. You know, it was a great bar, good dance club, good drinking bar, good friend bar.